Hi, welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. If this is your first time to the channel, let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. Today, my nugget is we make it difficult. Many times in life, we set aside complaints to say that other persons are not helping us when we are the ones basically fighting against ourselves. Or we are the ones who we look at the circumstances or the situation that prevails and we do not make adjustments in order to succeed. We are the ones who make it difficult for ourselves. I want to read you an excerpt from one of my upcoming books. Somebody asked me the other day, how many books have you have? Because you're always writing. And obviously, they are not ones who follow this channel. So I'm encouraging you to like, subscribe, share, leave comment, turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you will be in the thick of things. I want to read you an excerpt from one of my upcoming books. It says, "We make it difficult." If a key part of success lies in our ability to follow instructions, why is it that many more of us are not successful? Yes, I know some will say we all do not have the same opportunities or resources, and some of us are faced with more challenges and obstacles than others. Yes, certainly that may be so, but that is just one aspect of it. The other aspect is just that we do not practice success each day. We are not consistent. Each day we hear instructions, but we do not receive them, much less to follow them. Or we hear what we want to hear. Also, in being told what to do, many of us behave like the proverbial know-it-all, when in reality, we know nothing. Or worse yet, some of us lie and say, "No one has ever told me anything," or "I don't know where to look." The honest truth is, we do not want to look and we do not want to listen. It is much easier to say no one, nothing, nowhere, and don't. Hence we have life, success in itself, as well as the channel through which we derive success. But time passes us by as we practice ourselves to see instead of following. Seeing is more than just, or following then is more than just hearing. It is applying ourselves, and we therefore must apply ourselves. Therefore, each day we see the mountains, the negativity, them who never did, and sometimes we also see the entire forest, not just the one tree, and we allow the enormity of it all to cause us to feel low, insignificant, and afraid, instead of following a passion wholeheartedly, regardless of the obstacle. Let me say this, obstacles will come, but we should never allow ourselves as individuals to feel that the situation is so huge that we can never manage it. Life comes with Goliaths, but we must always see ourselves as the Davids. Must know what we possess on the inside, must know our own experiences, must know our own challenges, what we have succeeded in before, and go after it, go in the direction that we know. All right. In that moment, let me go off in this by saying, in that moment, we let go of the fact that proficiency, success, is found in repetition. Then again, some of us may be using this fact unconsciously or to sabotage ourselves and perfecting failures. For anything done with repetition brings us to a place of conscious or subconscious decision. Therefore, if we are to be wise, which is the receiving, processing, and following of instructions, then we will have to do everything to develop a knack for attracting and finding good advisors and counselors. Then, having done so, apply consistency. And our consistency has to be deliberate, because life happens. We can never want anything to grow or remain as is without our input. We have to put something in there. Therefore, consistency in externality will only be maintained by consistency in internality. This means what we have on the inside. This means that we have to learn, first and foremost, to define what success is to us and what institutions are aligned with that view. This is so because we cannot allow others to define it for us, as some will set the bar too high and others far too low. Then after we have defined what success is for us, we will have to put the little targets into place and follow the checklist to a T. This is even when we have other commitments as well. This takes me to a central point in this nugget. This point is staying true or committed to the instructions when other things are jostling for our attention, loyalty, scarce resources, and even when we have no support. The make or break decision of our willingness to take what we see and make something of it lies within our ability to weather the storms of distraction that will come. Distraction will come. Things will come to take our focus away from the centrality of what we are doing. Dealing with the heat of the being in the kitchen, as it were, we are going to have to deal with the pressures of life, and we have got to stay consistent. So today, start to practice by following instruction, by taking up a cookbook, a mixology book, assembly instruction guide, or simply, my favorite, take up a maths book and work a problem. If you are able to do that, you can succeed. For success is based on our ability to either follow instruction given by others or the ones created for ourselves by ourselves. This is so from basic school, kindergarten to university. Our ability to regurgitate information with a little twist called application to scenario or solving problems will determine our success at university or in the office. However, in life, our ability to set instruction for ourselves and follow them with a little twist called consistency is what will determine our real success. And I say real success for our success in school or university is called accomplishment. We can have a high school diploma or a university degree and cannot get a job, and life beat the hell out of us. However, real success is having no qualification academically but still do well at life. It is finding a way to make things work because we follow a path even when it looks like it would not work. This is so because to do well at life is paramount or equal to our ability to set goals for ourselves, instructions as it were, for ourselves and follow them. Set a standard, a goal, and follow to the T the blueprint that will enable you to achieve it. If you are going to succeed, if any of us is going to grow into the kind of individuals that we are to grow, that was the excerpt from the book. Now I am just sharing. We're going to have to be able to follow instruction. And following instructions mean that just as though you have the manual for a car or you have the recipe to cook a particular dish and you have got to follow it to produce that type of dish. The life that you want to produce, the life that you want to create, the life that you want to have must come with a manual. What is the manual for that life? If you don't have the manual for that life, you don't have anything. Because every day you will be getting up wishing or trying to figure out how it works. And you will be doing random things. Random things don't bring us success. It is what we focus on collectively. It is what we do every day. It is what we put our effort into. Yes, we're gonna have to balance the scale because, as I said in one nugget, I am husband, father, preacher, teacher, writer, but it must not distract us from the centrality of building the life we want. Every day that we get up, even sleep, the number of hours that we sleep, the number of hours that we work, everything must be working together, a part of the blueprint, a part of the instruction to build the life that we want. This is JAW saying to you, if you don't follow the manual that ensure and build the life that you want, even yourself will tell yourself that you are lying. Others around you will be saying to you, you don't want that kind of life because your actions are inconsistent. The things that you're doing is not showing that you're putting in the right things into the pot to create the dish of the life that you want. By all means necessary, create a way out. And in doing so, be great, because at the end of the day, success is yours when you follow the blueprint. Don't make it difficult for yourself. All right? Follow the blueprint. Don't work it out for yourself. Follow the blueprint. There is a way to do it. Follow it. All right? God bless you. Bye.